Hello, welcome to the StellaLife Innovator Series. I'm Liz Lundry, and today I'll be talking to Dr. Whitney Weiner. Dr. Weiner is a visionary periodontist, founder, owner, and CEO of Whole Dental Wellness in the Metro Detroit area. She's been presented numerous academic, professional, and leadership awards. She's a key opinion leader, a published author, researcher, and community volunteer, giving back to her area and the world at large. Welcome, Dr. Weiner.
Thank you so much, Liz. I'm honored to be here.
Well, we're so happy that you have the time for us. I know you're so very busy with the many things you do. Please tell us about your practice, Whole Dental Wellness.
Yeah, thank you, Liz. We are so proud to be growing a group dental practice here in Metro Detroit. I'm a periodontist by training. I've been in private practice for about 12 years. And our vision, and one of the things we're so passionate about, is creating community and building a group dental practice that's specialist led with wraparound services. So to me, whole dental wellness is more than just your teeth. It's really in the name. We're about looking at people as a whole person and really that beautiful marriage of Eastern and Western medicine, and just not a drill and fill type of office, but really understanding the patient needs and being able to lean into that with love.
That is beautiful. Yes, and you develop that relationship with your patients, and they come in and you can do everything, in one location, which I'm sure,
Yes.
they really appreciate. It's so nice for them for that. So see that you're looking at, total body wellness, and that's so awesome. Tell us more about what sets your practice apart in your community.
Yeah, thank you, Liz. One of the things that we love to spend a lot of time on is education. And so often I think that that's rushed through. And for our patients, we love, sitting knee to knee, taking time to really help understand the patient's, we like to say clients, but the patient's chief concern, what brings them in, and how can we help make their life better? There's those amazing times when we can help someone chew better or smile brighter, and the reverberating effects that has in their life. So for us, it's really that whole patient experience, from the feeling they have when they walk in the door, the friendly smile, the good smelling office. We have to demystify some of the old dental things, the technology that we have, but it's all about the people. Our doctors are the best in show. They're excellent surgeons, excellent general dentists. As you mentioned, we do have specialists and general dentists under one roof. And so that affords the opportunity for patients to really have this team approach similar to the Cleveland Clinic, if you think of it that way, where a patient comes in with a problem, and instead of having one doctor take a look at it, we can operate really as a team to find the best treatment plan for that patient, looking at it from all these different specialist lenses to see how we can, impart the best care for the patients that we serve. That's one of the things that we're so passionate about. We believe in like a personalized, patient-centric, patient-first model. And that's from using cutting edge technology, the integrated specialty care, like I mentioned, and then also just making sure every patient feels loved, heard, supported, and welcomed within our community. So, I know we're both working moms, so I get it. Life is really busy. And so we want to be able to slow it down and allow every patient in the chair the opportunity to ask questions and feel like they have the autonomy to make the best decision for them.
Yeah, and it really is a way for all of us, their clients, patients, and
Yeah,
us to really enjoy the moments,
exactly.
really enriching everyone's lives that way. Tell
Yes.
me more about some of the technologies you're using in your practice.
Yeah, we're a huge believer in investing in technology when it makes a difference. And so to me, that's one of two things. It's either going to streamline our approach or help with patient education. So in our practices, all of our offices have a cone beam, which is a 3D imaging device. The reason that we have that in my world of periodontics with dental implants, we love to know anatomy without just going in there blind. It allows us to digitally treatment plan implants. So what that means simply is essentially the surgeries are twice as fast. They're exact down to like a tenth of a millimeter, and it takes the guessing out of it. For a lot of the root canals that we're doing, again, similarly looking in 3D, it makes the process more streamlined. We're not guessing, we're not trying to find canals. Where are they? We have intraoral cameras in all of our rooms. We have 55-inch flat screens in all of our rooms. We're using Pearl AI as an AI X-ray overlay. And the reason that I love that is twofold. One, instead of a patient looking in grayscale, at an X-ray and saying, oh, do you see the cavities right there? It's going to light up bright pink. So we can help educate a patient and make it digestible, because dentistry is a foreign language, and it's a vulnerable space. And so I think technology, again, on the surgical end and in some of those procedures, allows us to be more efficient. It also affords education. We have intraoral scanners too, within the practices. And so it's gotten rid of the days of goop. I don't know if you remember that. I remember
Oh,
the
yes.
goop
I
and
remember mixing up
gagging.
alginates and
Yes,
doing that in
trying to
my
breathe
early
through my
career.
nose, just trying to be a good patient. So gone are those days. So we're digitally scanning from implants, dentures, crowns. And that's beautiful too, because when we work with outside doctors, it allows us a digital communication where we can talk about patient cases and allow almost, like something where, again, I'm working from home. This is my home office. I can bring up patient records and be a part of that treatment planning team with our other doctors.
Yeah, I love that. Great communication, also great visuals for the patient. So
Exactly.
I'm visually oriented, so seeing the color changes and all that is that's brilliant. So, with all the research that we're seeing about the oral systemic link, what are your current thoughts and, integrating products that are kinder to our bodies,
Oh, it's huge, Liz. I mean, it's really everything. Again, whole dental wellness, holistic approach, whole body system. So you can tell it's something I'm really passionate about, down to how we named our company. The oral systemic link is an undeniable connection between your mouth and the rest of your body. I'm happy that now everyone understands that. But a lot of people don't realize that conditions like heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, even pregnancy, like preterm low birth weight babies, are linked to untreated inflammation. So I love to share with patients, if you think of it this way, in your mouth, some bacteria are good, some are bad. If your gums are unhealthy, these harmful bacteria can enter your bloodstream and trigger inflammation that affects other parts in your body. So we take a lot of time, we talked about education on educating, and then also partnering with products that really help us attack this on all fronts. And Stella Life is by far our favorite product that we've introduced in the last year. Again, it's about treating the patient in a way you want to be treated and without the harmful chemicals, which is a huge topic today, that's coming out. What are we eating? What are we using to treat our body? And listen, I'm a doctor. I'm a huge believer, and there are times when we need medications. There are times when we need different things to help us get healthier, to become our healthiest self. But if I have two options, I'm always going to choose the healthiest one, especially as a mom of two. And with Stella Life, that's been such a beautiful product because for over a decade, I was using other products to help with post-op healing, things like that. And StellaLife having that holistic approach with all the chemicals in it that really helps with the inflammatory response and killing those bad bacteria. It helps us as providers allow patients to have a healthier mouth in a way that they're comfortable with. For example, some of the products or mouth rinses I've used, again, for over a decade, I'm dating myself, excuse me, but you have to discontinue them because they're not healthy. And so you might be able to use it for a week or 2 weeks. And what I love about Stella Life is that you can be on it infinitely. There's benefits. I'm seeing, for our patients with dry mouth, it's helped a lot with xerostomia. I was using, I have to tell you a funny story. So my 9-year-old had a really bad canker sore, and I ran into my bathroom and I grabbed the Stella Life gel and I was like, here, Jake, we're going to put this on. And so now he has a little gel pack in his room. And so even simple things as a mom that you see, I just love having products that I'm comfortable using with my kids. And now we're able to help expand that throughout our dental practices to help all of our patients as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Just we all use, chemicals, and I rarely go into a dental practice that doesn't have a bottle of Listerine, in the patient bathroom. And when we're learning
Guilty,
about what these chemical rinses, like the chlorhexidine that I use for decades, because,
for
it's
sure.
gold standard, but we know that it does kill the pathogens, and we know that Stell Life has been proven to be as effective for that, but it does not destroy the microbiome. It helps to build it because it doesn't kill those commensal-friendly bacteria that we're just learning about all the different things these amazing bacteria do. So we want to preserve and enhance that. And that's one of the reasons I started using StellaLife as a hygienist. And also daily use, we find that people tend to stay in remission longer and reduce their incidence, hopefully, of other diseases because we're really targeting the bacteria that, as you say, are linked with different diseases of the body, such as dementia and heart disease and diabetes. So and many different forms of cancer. So it's great to have something that works. And the other thing is I love is that it really tastes good.
Oh,
So
it's so true. And I love trying the different samples. It's fun. We have a debate which one's our favorite at the office, right?
yes,
So it makes it fun. Is it the peppermint? Is it the coconut? And everyone has a strong preference, but it's nice to be able to offer different options.
the flavor of the month, right?
The
So
flavor of the month. And in all seriousness, I feel like it's just a perfect example of how we're always looking for innovative ways to make the patient's experience better, healthier, and more comfortable. So I love partnering with a product that achieves all of those things.
well, we are so happy to be partnering with you. So together we can help so many people. And then what you're doing in your community with your volunteer work and that your leadership and what you've done with that for, your office and educating others. That's really just terrific. So, any parting words? Anything you would like
Oh,
to
I
say?
appreciate it, Liz. Thank you. It takes a tribe, and it's really our team that deserves the credit. We have such a strong team, and that is the magic, right? It's the people that you surround yourself with every day, and their passion resonates through everything that we do. So, I'm just so thankful to be a part of this and growing a company that we're so passionate about with high love and high accountability, and so thankful to continue to up level our experience when we find these amazing products like Stella Life. So I appreciate it, Liz. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And all of that, magic that you've created is, again, because you're a great leader. So thank you for that. And thank you for what you're doing for everybody with all the education that you provide. And thanks for your time today. And thank you, everybody, for joining us on the StellaLife Innovator Series. Join us next time. We look forward to seeing everybody. Thank you all.
Thank you.